Going up against Millerfly for the third time. This time it's in the divisional round of the playoffs. Let's get it. We gotta whoop some booty holes. Time to kick some ass. See my ass.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone got a big off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in one.
Here we go.
Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, big floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands need a reservation, and half my money goes straight to taxes, but I don't. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
Let's get it, boy. Yeah, you're still a little quiet, but I can hear you. There you go. There you are. Yeah, before I could hear a little bit, like when you talk, but I couldn't hear what you were saying at all. It's exciting, man. Playoff time. Let's get it. I'm just glad you made it to the playoffs, man. That's awesome. Whatever it takes to win. 200 XP.
Okay. I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow.
What?
Coach, these fans have waited for this moment for decades, but playoff football has come to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
Things have been really good lately. I'm pretty happy.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line.
I'm gonna call a timeout, or like a quick pause real quick, because there's something I do gotta change. Because I already know that they already switched it back. There we go. I'm ready. They tend to switch it back since he's come back from injury.
The 25.
No, I don't want him in.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
Black 25.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, Ingram. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
I don't know what would have happened.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
Ready. Black 25.
From the gun, Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
You ready? Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. You ain't going nowhere. Check 3, check 3.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. On second down, a run with Lindsay. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And it's caught by Parker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10, 27-yard line. He's not going to get me. 51, Mike. Hey, Orbit. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. That's caught by Hollister. Do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again is Tannehill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Parker unable to get that one. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Ready, flag, 59. Mark 59, Mark 59. Watch the call, watch the call. Here we go.
1st down, Winston. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple.
Let's go, Vaughn.
Escape, and he goes down.
What a boy.
Von Miller. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned the block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. Now it's Tannehill.
Yes!
That's going to be
That'll ball, Gabriel. That'll ball. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Taylor Gabriel there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Let's go, defense.
This
Let's
fielded at the
go,
2.
defense.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
1st down, Cincinnati.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Winston. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready? 125.
On 2nd down now. It's Ingram, and this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
They're not ready for this. They're still playing soft.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Go, Von, go!
Pro linebacker, it's Von Miller. set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Open man is Ross, complete.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Let's go, Ross. Fucking love you, kid.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Gano the extra point, and it's
He's
now
definitely
14-0.
Go.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script.
Welcome to the stream, fellas.
I think that they'll stay with it. I don't
Don't
think
forget
they'll
to drop a
abandon it
like,
just yet,
and if you're new,
try
don't
and generate
forget
some
to
offense on
subscribe.
this drive.
Anything. At
We're
least
here
3
just having
points, get
some
that
fun
0
against
off
our
the board.
boy here.
First down throw for Winston.
That is a
And
weird
that is
animation.
incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play
Those are just a
defense,
really
you can
dumb
sit
animation, man. I don't
see
understand
the ball
that
coming out of the
animation.
quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion.
You're really
Kind of
quiet again, buddy.
in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
When I think you double tap X.
So
I do
down,
it
still
every
10
once in a
yards
while
to go.
too.
Ball on the 43. They toss to Ingram. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right
Oh,
here.
you're wired in now? That's good. I don't understand why you'd be lagging. I'm wired in and nothing is going on with mine. Yesterday my internet went
Great
down.
example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Oh, that's good.
On third down, Winston. It's caught. Jones. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I read that like a book, man. You were.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Jameis to throw it. And, Jameis intercepted a third time. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes
Did it say
you just get yourself into a run.
What?
It's hard to shake yourself
Why did he throw it so badly?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this
I didn't think that was going to work, but it worked.
And quickly. So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
X3, 218, ready?
Now a first down throw, Tannehill.
Oh, come on.
And
Ross. Oh, I almost thought he had it.
There, and it's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill forced out to his left. That's complete to Jake Butt.
Jake Butt!
On the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I almost thought about running it, but I seen him in the last section. Like,
they flush the quarterback to the left side. He's a right-handed thrower, so you know how difficult it is to get your body back around and make a good throw, let alone to the middle of the field, and end up getting a completion to his big tight end.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Winston. And that is incomplete.
What?
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on
the
side.
He's running. How is that incomplete?
Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides.
I'm sorry, JD, but I don't understand what the hell just happened there.
4th down.
As your boy was running forward. Maybe a fumble, but it shouldn't have been incomplete.
The punt team now as this one's sent away. Returnable for Grant. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
No. I don't know why his thing popped up on for me, but an upper arm fracture, damn. I don't know why it's still on there. I don't know what's going on, why it won't let us do anything. There it goes.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Oh.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just
he's open too.
Here as he's taken
Dang it,
down.
Emerson Griffin is too good. Knock it off.
The 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw, Tannehill. Wide open receiver, complete. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Tannehill. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
It's now 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Final play of the half here, Winston. Looking deep. This is caught inside the 15. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
You got nothing. Bravo. You got nothing. That's all I say. Go.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. Steps away. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. And I saw that
line. Hey, that was a freaking run.
Advantage of. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. From the red zone now, Tannehill escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
57 Mike. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On second down. It's
Lindsay. Get in there, Lindsay.
Right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
8, read. 51. Are you getting the headache? 5. Get it.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill.
Oh, he's already
pressure down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Well, surprise, surprise. First and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
And he is into the end zone.
Oh, boy, John. Holy crap.
3 touchdown passes there.
I thought it was picked. I was like, oh, shit.
And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
So, my man,
I thought that shit was going to be big.
Looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they're going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Draw play. Ingram now. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Black 22. Check 59. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go.
Throwing on second and 14. Winston. Open here, Adam Thielen. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. Let's go.
From the gun, Winston. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Winston now to throw on first down. Complete to Jones. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way gap. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
The toss right. This is Ingram. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill.
Oh.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
I pushed the dang button in. Like, I was trying to, like, move, maneuver.
Chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Tannehill now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
At their own 34-yard
The Bengals drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Then he hits his man, Matthews. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the draw, this is Ingram. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
A first down throw for Winston.
Oh,
and that
he flipped over it.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, it just
Flipped
seems
over
like
his
all
own
game
teammate.
long there
That
hasn't
was
been
awesome.
a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
And it's third down.
And 11 to go.
The Bengals on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. Working out of the gun, Winston. Open man is Thielen, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line.
Surrounded by Brown.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
He completes it to Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They run
Hey,
on first down as they
broke a
get
tackle.
about 3.
Holy
2nd and
shit.
7 forthcoming. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
7 yards there and a first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right?
I'm hoping. Well, shit. Look at the score compared to, like, the last few
Do they have
times,
to use
man.
timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you?
That's what I mean. You've gotten better.
Give
There's
him
nothing
3
wrong
on
with
first
that. It's,
down.
like, really
It'll
good.
set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah.
Now it's Lindsey. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, you've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
What's that?
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Steve Griffin.
On the counter,
Justin's
Lindsey.
better than me,
And he'll
in my
lose
opinion,
yardage on
man,
the play
so-
back at the 45-yard line.
He might have
That's
lost
gonna wind up
one,
a loss of a
but
full 3
honestly,
yards on 1st down.
it was a dumb loss he took, pretty much.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Get it.
Another run by Lindsey, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribe. Right? When we talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Now a first carry for their fullback. Now
Harrison Smith!
This is picked up by the ground. He's got his guys set up great.
God, I love
first
him.
and goal, and the Pigskin at the 7-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gano now to add the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On second down now. It's Ingram, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Winston now. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Here comes Grant on the return. Nifty move. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give running right, Lindsey. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs.
And they are going to score again. Yet another.
I don't know what the fuck type of play that was, but it worked.
So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I can barely hear you again, buddy.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Jones has it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Winston. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
GG's, JD.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
GG's, buddy. GG's. It won't even let me exit. So I guess why we're doing that. Oh, there it is. Ah, boy, we'll see. I'm going to have to give it to Tannehill. He hasn't been the player of the game for a while now. So Tannehill, good job. Player of the game. Way to get us into next week. I don't know. I'm not sure who we're playing yet. But Tannehill, good job. Man. I got kicked out. I get kicked out. That's weird. We'll advance it real quick and we will see. Ooh, against the Chiefs. Alright, man. Well, we will see you guys in the next one. We're going up against the Chiefs. Let's get it done. Oh, man, this should be fun. And then hopefully we can beat the Chiefs and make it to the Super Bowl, baby. Let's get it. See you guys in the next one. Put your hands in. 1, 2, 3. Cleveland.